Animal Crossing New Horizons 3.0 update is actually pretty disappointing. In today's video, I'm gonna tell you why. Before we begin, obviously I wanna say that there are some good things about the update. There's new items, quality of life improvements, and obviously DIY crafting is so much better. But the main two features of this update have some big problems that need to be fixed ASAP. Slumber Islands is something that I was looking forward to so much. And then I started playing it and I realized that it actually kind of sucks. So let's begin there. Let's talk about Slumber Islands and why I think they suck. The first thing I don't like is that villagers can't talk. It's the same thing as Harv's Island, which we already have, where you can have photo shoots with your villagers and they just wave at you. But do I really want that in Slumber Islands? No, I want them to have special dialogue. I want to be able to talk to them. It'd be great if they talked as if they're in dream addresses, where they're like, oh, I'm in a dream. Just like something. I don't like that they're just shells of villagers. Second thing about villagers is that you can only have 5 of them, and they don't even show up on your map. And there's no villager homes or buildings besides your own house. So the only kind of island you can make is like a nature island. You can't make a city or town. And a lot of us have learned to depend on villager houses to provide some sense of structure. I also love decorating villager homes. The next point is that there's no dream addresses for Slumber Islands. You can only have someone come in to your island like a dodo code where you have to be there online with them. When Slumber Islands were first released, I was super excited to be able to make more dream address type islands on a single switch and a single account. But it almost seems like these are more like practice islands because there's no houses, you can't really share your islands like a dream address. What's going on? It almost seems like they want you to just like make games with your community. When you talk to Lloyd, he even gives a whole spiel about pitfall seeds and about how you can play games with them. That's cool, and I'll definitely utilize that aspect, but I really wanted Slumber Islands for decorating, as I think most of the community did. I think the new decorating mode is kind of weird. So we can only take things out of our catalog now, and we can't place things in our pockets, so I don't like that. I know that Happy on Paradise you can't put things in your pockets, but at least you have the overhead view for decorating. Speaking of decorating, let's talk about custom designs. I was thrilled to see that there were free custom design slots as you get to your Slumber Island, until I realized you can only copy designs from your main island onto your Slumber Island. So if you wanted to add a new code to your Slumber Island, you would have to delete the ones from your main island, and then add the new ones, bring it to your Slumber Island, go back to your main island, see that your island's all messed up, and then re-download your old codes. It's a really weird system. There's no custom designs portal. Slumber Islands are not as customizable as I'd hoped. You also can't change the season. Overall, I don't think Nintendo really wanted us to have extra islands or dream addresses. They want you to buy another Switch. Next, let's talk about the hotel. The hotel, now that I see it implemented, is kind of just like a mini free Happy Home Paradise. And it kind of disrupts the flow and feel of your island. Every day, you can have up to 8 random tourists walking around your island. I'm not very into themes, but I know a lot of people are. And people choose specific villagers for those themes. But now you could have up to 8 random villagers walking around your plaza.
I nearly had a heart attack the other day when I opened up Animal Crossing and this is the first thing I saw. Cashmere, the ugly tourist. Apple wanted to move out the entire day after seeing Cashmere. She was trying to blow up this whole island with lasers. Apple could not stop giving Cashmere the side eye. Girl's about to break her neck. And I know some people are probably gonna comment saying, oh, they're not that bad. But take a look at how crowded my island is. Drift and T-Bone here are tourists. And all tourists are wearing a yellow shirt that says tourists, so you guys can tell who are my villagers and who are the tourists. But now we're walking back this way, and Paolo's a tourist, and Cashmere was walking around here too. That's just the front of my island and it's packed.
I guess they're trying to push that Animal Crossing New Horizons is a resort island, but after 4 years of decorating your islands in any theme that you want, why are we just doing this now? Some people have very specific themes that don't always work with tourism. There should definitely be a way to shut that off. Also, I was really disappointed that the hotel didn't have an upstairs floor / hallway. When Leilani told me to go upstairs, I was so excited, and I thought I'd get a nice hallway with all the doors of the hotel rooms, but I got like a cheap cut screen. The hotel isn't as fleshed out as I thought it'd be. You also have no control over who comes to your hotel except for one room you can amiibo in VIPs.
But this VIP room only lasts for 1 day, so you're gonna waste all your time decorating one room for it to be cleared the next day.
We already have a hotel resort in Happy Home Paradise, so why did they bring another mini hotel resort to our Animal Crossing island that's way worse? Instead of bringing a hotel to our island, they could have brought a mall or a restaurant or anything else besides a hotel. We already have one in Happy Home Paradise. Happy Home Paradise really feels like Animal Crossing New Horizons 2, and it's everything the resort hotel has, done a million times better. I'm happy to have these new NPCs, happy to have new items and new things to do, but overall, it just feels kind of weird. And the tourists on your island don't really serve a purpose. They don't talk to your villagers, they kind of just walk around aimlessly, and you can't even ask them to move into your island. I think 8 tourists is very excessive. If there was just 1 tourist, I wouldn't be complaining. My island is a home. It's not a tourism spot. Happy Home Paradise was so much better because it's still connected to your Animal Crossing game, but it's in a different area, in a different world. You bring your villagers to be tourists in Happy Home Paradise. And now random villagers that I have no connection with are visiting my island, which has no tourism theme. 8 of them.
This hotel update would redeem itself a lot if only we could turn off tourists. I'm sure that most people finish the hotel without realizing that they have permanent effects of 8 different villagers walking around their island every day.
And overall, I think the 3.0 update just didn't have as much content as I had hoped for. I kind of finished the whole thing in like a couple hours and I was like, that's it? Overall, I'm really happy that there was an update, of course, but I think that there's some things that need to be fixed. All right, that's all I have for you. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this update? And don't forget to follow me on Twitch where I live stream Animal Crossing and other games. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon for another video. Bye!